Hi, Gemini. Ugh. You guys have been such great parts of my October, I have to say. There's a couple of you gems out there in my life that, yeah, don't know what my life would be like without your friendship. Honestly, yeah, you guys are so much fun, and you just, I think I say it every month, but I can have really, really fun conversations with you guys that I can't have with anybody else. So, always thankful for that. So, yeah, what's going on? Was October crazy for you guys or what? I mean, for me, it was nuts. It was a truth-telling month, I'll tell you that much. I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, I did see it coming, but it was like, oh, okay. This month is going to be like that. Okay. I'm curious to see what you guys thought. And thank you so much for your comments about what you want to see as far as videos. I do really want to start doing more and get more in touch with the conversations about astrology, about the moons, about the phases, about the big transits. Possibly even doing a mid-month reading or weekly readings. We're going to work that out. But this month, because October was so mind-blowing and because I feel like November is going to be so cool and magical and just popping with like a certain quality of magic in it. Yeah. I just want to do really intuitive readings. Now, I just want to quickly mention, I am wearing this amazing crown from Pink LUNE. Oh my gosh, she's starting to make some of the most amazing things. Like, she just keeps adding new amazing things to her shop. Everything's one of a kind. Everything is handmade by her. She runs the entire show. Her shop's going to be on a little vacation at the beginning of the month, but by mid-November, it's going to be up and open and ready for more orders. So please check her out. She's still giving you guys that 15% off in her shop. It's awesome. So I'm going to leave the promo code below. Have fun with that. Check that out. And yeah, that's the business as I know it. I'm shuffling right now, and I'm only going to do a couple notes about astrology because, like I said, I really want to make this really intuitive because gems. This is an interesting time of year for you. We're going to be in your 6th house of Scorpio, which is, daily habits and routines. And then we're moving into 7th house of Sagittarius, partnerships. Venus is being really sassy this month, and she's doing a whole bunch of different aspects with different planets. I strongly suggest checking out, like just Google search, astrology for November 2017. You'll see what I'm talking about with Venus doing all these things. And notably, what I'm saying to everybody is the Taurus full moon is on November 4th. It's going to be a really romantic, beautiful, bright, wonderful moon. Taurus is super romantic. It's really nice energy. And right before that full moon goes exact, right, there's going to be Venus and Uranus in an opposition right beforehand. So there's a whole conversation going on with that full moon. Uranus is a destabilizer who likes to shake things up in order to move people forward and expand people and get them out of their comfort zone. Venus is this planet of love. So they're having this major conversation. How can we balance those two things out? It comes with big conversations. It comes with sudden insight. It comes with new romances starting or arguments starting or things like that. I mean, it's really wide-ranging, kind of volatile energy, but all for the best, right? And then it's happening with this full moon, so be aware of that full moon. It's going to be a fun, exciting ride, but it's going to have a lot going on with it, right? And then we have the new moon in Scorpio, your 6th house. So, new moons are always about planting seeds of intention. And so for those of you needing to make practical adjustments in your life, just little things like, what do you want your home life to look like? What do you want your partnerships to look like? What do you want your health routines to look like? Are you having pain, or are you having stress, headaches, fatigue, whatever it is? How can you adjust that? How can you address that? How are you needing to make changes to those daily routines and habits so that you can feel the best you can? So those are some of the themes. I'm still shuffling here. I haven't turned over the cards. They're not moving super fast. Oh, now 3 of them came out at once, but we're just waiting for a couple more here, and then we're going to start talking. So this month should be an interesting one for you. I think this is, it's kind of the way I'm getting a sense of this month energetically, intuitively, as I've been doing these readings, is that it's kind of a month of, it's like everybody's stepping up to like a nice warm fire. It's a really, really good fireplace. It's really glowing. But it's like this fire of truth and knowledge, and it's like it's asking us all to step up to that warmth and adjust in what we see in those flames. You know, what the flames are revealing about our lives. And for each sign, it's kind of a different angle. So for you guys, I think it's just, there's a practicality to it. There's a practicality to that, what the light that's going to be shining from that fire, that metaphorical fire of Scorpio and Sagittarius, is going to be asking you to just make adjustments, you know, just make practical changes that'll help you feel more vibrant and alive. And oh my gosh, you guys, a lot of romance too. A lot of romance. I say that because like the first 4 cards, these are like these first 4 cards really for me are like, I just turned these over, so I'm getting my head around this, but these first 4 cards are really the energies of the month. So this is like kind of your big themes right here. And then as we talk about the next cards, they're kind of the way they'll appear over the course of the month, but this is what's going to be carrying you. So we start off with this Ace of Cups, right? Like this is just emotional fulfillment, new opportunities in love, feeling fulfilled, feeling there's a fresh start even, feeling that you're really opening up some new avenues when it comes to romance, to relationships too. This isn't just romance. This could be family, all your close relationships, really, all of them. I mean, it makes sense. We're heading straight into 7th house territory here for you guys. So as we kind of go through the month more and more, this is going to be a really important theme, right? This is so good, you guys. It really is kind of an emotional rebirth. You know, I think a lot of you have been spending a lot of time in recent months spinning out and thinking about what you want to manifest, what you don't want to manifest, what feels good, what feels bad, what's confusing, what's good, where is my head in all of this? And when I see this Ace of Cups, it's like, oh, okay, now I can just be here in this. Let's do this. Let's be here for this. Now, what did I say about that full moon? Bringing up some things and kind of creating this little bit of a volatile energy that's about truth. It's another truth bringer, but in a more playful way, in a way that's like trying to bring things forward. We have this 5 of Wands here in the mix. So I see some of you might have a little bit of a tiff. You know, you guys like to verbally play, and this is, to me, I get more of a sense of playfulness, or you know, or even just if it is like a fight that you have with a loved one or somebody close to you or somebody you're working with, there's a playfulness to it. So it's not going to be something that's going to be substantially affecting your life, but you might find that you have something that you need to address. There's a tension, or there's a stress, or there's a fear, or there's a worry from one or the other person that's coming up. And there might be a little bit of battle of wits, battle of personalities, battle of temper. I do see that here. So keep that in mind. You know, you might find that you have a little bit of something that you've been trying to kind of ignore because you don't think it's important, and it comes out. But it's all once again, Uranus works in the name of collective growth, personal growth, taking things, shaking it up a little bit in order to force us to push into new territory. And you know, we still have, and we're still all getting adjusted to this Jupiter and Scorpio thing, where Jupiter's like, let's expand the house of secrets. You know, I mean, Scorpio is this like investigative energy, right? So and we're all still getting used to the fact that things are just getting exposed, and it's a really great thing. We all need it, but it causes some volatility. Now, what I'm seeing here for you guys, though, is like really sweet romance. And this has been a really strong theme for November in general. Romance is big. But when I see the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups like this is beautiful stuff, you guys. This is energy of partnerships that are informed by not only the day-to-day reciprocity, right? When we're talking about your 6th house energy of being in Scorpio, day-to-day, how do you love somebody? How does somebody love you? How do people show up for you? You know, it has to be healthy and reciprocal. This is suggesting that, right? This is, unlike the Lovers card, the thing that's nice about the 2 of Cups is it's about the real practical side of life. The Lovers is like the big epic love, like, oh, I just love this person, I'm like up in the clouds. This is about how partnership works on the ground. So it's beautiful, and it is very supportive. And it's suggesting to me, for those of you in work environments or in big group environments, big family environments, there's a sense of deepening connection. And it's informed by the 6 of Cups, which is about sentimentality, nostalgia, romance, sweetness of intention too. I mean, there's a kindness to these energies right here. And that's why when I see this, everybody has good intentions. Everybody's out to just do the best they can and improve situations. So some tension that needed to be addressed gets addressed, and then And it shows because right away you get right into this beautiful energy of reciprocity, caring, sharing, growing, seeing each other. It's so beautiful, you guys. It's so beautiful. I love it. So the month is very much about your heart center, interestingly enough, right? And like I said, this time of year it can really turn into that kind of romantic center. And the funny thing about this month, as I'm noticing, is that it's not about the rational mind at all. As much as we want things to be rational and to make sense, this month is really about the heart. That's why I say it's like walking up to a nice warm fire and warming your hands at it, because it illuminates things and it works. The way the light catches truth and reality is different than turning on a light switch, right? So let's talk about the next 3 cards, because it's really interesting, you guys. It's really interesting. There's some little bit of tug of war of energies going on here. And so this for me is the middle of the month. We're looking between the full moon and the new moon. What's going on here? We have the Hanged Man, the Lovers, and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, that's a lot, you guys. So the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is always about patience. It's always about taking the situation you have in your hands and making it work for you, making it a part of your process, making it feel, being appreciative of it, and using it to enlighten and relax and restore. So I think some of you, it's like things are going well. You're addressing things, you're taking care of your needs. There's some part of you, though, that feels that there's a need for patience like this. And there might, when I see the Hanged Man, there's always there's a little frustration there, right? There's a little frustration that certain elements of whatever the story is that you have going on hasn't totally come full circle yet. And there might be a sense of I need this to start happening now. But it's not long lasting, because next door we have the Lovers and the Eight of Wands, right? I mean, and these are movement, right? Here's that counterintuitive thing that I see happen a lot, right? Where the second you surrender to this and you flow with this slow energy, where it's just I don't need to have all my answers today. I don't need things to move as quickly as I thought I did. This pops on the scene immediately, right? And it's you can't do this because you're trying to get this. You have to do this because you really mean that you're doing this. So I see that. But, okay, so I was talking great things about the Two of Cups, right? But the Lovers is about deep partnership. And actually the Lovers is the Gemini card, right? You guys are relational. You're very relational. You want to relate to other. And their Eight of Wands is suggesting to me there's a lot of fuel behind you and your relationships. There's a lot of dynamic energy going on here. There's a lot of supportive energy that is about workshopping your relationships, that is about having truthful conversations that are informed by the past experience each of you may have had, informed by things that you need to adjust, practical things you need to figure out as far as maybe schedule, health habits, routines, right? I mean, this is workshopping energy. And I was actually saying this for Leo too, but in a little bit different way. Leo, it's they're being asked to expose their souls. You guys are just being asked to be a little bit more proactive about just workshopping the details. Just getting practical things done and figured out. I mean, it's there's nothing holding you back. That's the thing. I'm looking at these cards, I'm looking at the energy. It's all let's go right into all these relationships. Everything's happening. You guys are naturals at relating. You're naturals at being social. You're being surrounded by energy this month that is social and supportive and wants you to do well. Deep, close partnerships, and this can be in work or in love or in family. Really, all of those areas are probably going to be hitting for you. You're going to be deepening those one-on-one bonds. You are going to be deepening those conversations. You are going to be figuring out ways to practically make them better. And that is fantastic. And for those of you who have been waiting on a situation to clarify, I'm seeing that happen this month. For those of you who have been waiting for a green light when it comes to a job opportunity, or a green light as far as love is concerned, or a green light for a housing situation that has been really lagging and you can't figure out the right foot to put your path on, this month is saying the opportunity is coming. Now, I've been talking a lot about the practical groundedness of this reading, of this energy of this month for you guys. And how it's like super romantic, but it's like in this weird way where it's not romantic because it's just really about like taking the trash out and getting enough sleep. But for some of you gems out there, the last two cards here, we have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So the Six of Swords is always about leaving something behind that no longer serves you. It's about leaving behind a shoreline that no longer serves you and just having to do it. And it can be very bittersweet. Now, for some of you, that is going to be leaving behind partnerships that don't work for you, or work situations that don't work for you, or even just having, with that full moon, there might just be a realization. You might be doing a job and you may not be leaving it this month, but you really get that clear clicking of, oh yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm going to leave this one behind, right? For some of you, it's going to be leaving behind relationships or habits that don't serve you anymore, because where is this boat headed? It's headed straight towards the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is this motherly figure, right? She's the one who will make you soup and tuck you into bed and say, you need to get 8 hours of sleep, and you need to eat a healthy meal, and you need to invest in yourself. You need to take your pentacles and invest them in yourself. So what I'm seeing with you guys too is there's this other thing that you guys like to do, which is burn yourselves out. You work very hard, you socialize, you put yourself out there, you just keep the wheels turning. Keep the wheels turning, right? This month is asking you to slow down a little bit and make sure you're investing in yourself. What was I saying about that sixth house energy? It's like, oh, we've got to go to the dentist. We've got to sell the stuff that's in the garage. I mean, I know it's not that exciting, but the craziest part about it is it's uncommon pairings, right? And the uncommon pairing of doing all these little things, workshopping your relationships, having the difficult conversations, making sure you're serving yourselves well, gems, is that it is the most romantic of things, right? And it's the stuff that real relationships thrive on, because you can live in the day-to-day world in those relationships and have them be fulfilling. You don't need the big knockout romance dates with helicopters and roses to be in love with this person, or to be in a family with this person, or to be in a work situation with this person. In fact, you can just do the most mundane, difficult things, or not even difficult, just standard things, and your relationship flies forward into this beautiful new surroundings. And I'm seeing a lot of you push forward into new territory. There's a newness, there's a setting up for brand new territory here for you guys. So November is going to be an aha month, where as you take care of yourself, as you invest in yourself, paths are clarifying, opportunities are coming in. Maybe for some of you, you're moving cities, or you're moving houses, or you're moving in together, or you're starting a new job, or you're starting to apply for new jobs. You're starting to think about what January is going to mean for you. And a lot of that's coming from your heart chakra as you experience this emotionally. Keep that in mind, you guys. Okay, this month is going to be really, really good. It's going to be a really, really good month. I think you guys are going to love this month. Relationally, you're going to be right in your natural element. Just watch your health. Watch how you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're doing that. And be open to kind of experiencing romance on that more practical level. And it will be so beautiful, you guys. I can't even deal with it. I can't even deal with it, you Geminis. Whatever. You have such a nice, sweet reading. I love it. I love it so much. I do private readings, and I love working with gems. We have so much fun. So much fun. Oh, I can't say how much I love working with you guys. So I'll leave my website and my email and my Instagram in the description box. Please get in touch with me. I do video readings, Skype readings, phone readings, and it's always a great time. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful November. Take care of yourselves. Protect your sacred flame. Emote, express, share, let it all out. It's going to be so much fun. I will talk to you in December, and I love ya. Mwah.